Property taxes could be going up very soon here in Chicago.
Today, Mayor Brandon Johnson proposed a $300 million property tax hike as he delivered his second budget address to City Council. Our Sabrina Franza is live there for us tonight. Sabrina?
Joe, it's not going to be easy for the mayor to convince the majority of City Council to vote in favor of that $300 million property tax increase. He's going to try, though some of his even most vehement supporters are against that plan. We spoke to some other aldermen who are waiting to hear more.
There's no way that we can negotiate on the property tax issue. This is not the time for a substantial property tax increase.
Property taxes have gone up significantly over the years. Before we go to the taxpayers for another nickel, we need to make sure that we are finding efficiencies where we can in city government.
A $300 million property tax increase to help pay for the almost billion-dollar deficit the city faces.
No more disinvestments, no more selling off our public assets. I am saying no to those bad habits.
Mayor Brandon Johnson tries to explain why he had no other option but to reverse a key campaign promise to never raise property taxes.
When it came down to either mass layoffs, curbing vital city services, or an increase in property taxes, I would certainly much rather tax the rich. But I did have to make the choice to increase our property taxes.
In his 2025 budget proposal, the mayor is asking City Council to approve $52 million to help connect young people to employment opportunities, $40 million to expand the existing city shelter network to 6,800 beds, $29 million to help households moving from temporary homeless shelters to stable housing, and $2 million to build capacity at 3 new mental health clinics and to respond to mental health emergency calls. To balance the city's books, not only is he asking for a tax increase, but also proposes the city get rid of over 700 full-time jobs that are currently vacant. 400 of those are positions within the Chicago Police Department. It's not clear, though, how many of those are civilian and how many are sworn officers.
We're already short, and so we knew that coming into the budget last year before. We always knew that we were over 2,000 officers short.
The mayor promises no layoffs, a move that some of his supporters consider a fair trade for the extra tax dollars.
The citizens are going to say that, no, we don't want those reductions. We want to have services.
And the mayor just held a press conference in which we followed up about the number of CPD positions that would not be filled because they would be cut as they are currently vacant. They told us those positions are mostly office jobs. We will follow up to get an exact breakdown of that. The mayor was also asked how he feels about not delivering on his campaign promise to make sure he would not ask Chicagoans for higher property taxes. He maintained that this is the way forward to make sure there are no layoffs and that Chicagoans have the services that they are used to. More on this later. They have to pass a budget by the end of the year. For now, we're live outside City Hall. Sabrina Franza, CBS News, Chicago.